Wow, hello my people. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Your wish has always been my command. Thanks always. Well, meanwhile, this is another one. Alright, this is another one. Governor Godwin Obaseki of the People's Democratic Party PDP has won his polling unit in Oredo Ward 4 Unit 19. Obaseki polled 184 votes, while Osage Ize-Iyamu of All Progressive Congress secured 62 votes at the unit. In Unit 21, PDP got 53 votes, while the APC polled 33 votes. Obaseki PDP polled 70 votes, but Ize-Iyamu APC got 65 votes. In Unit 23, it was PDP 101, APC 32. In Unit 24 of the same Oredo Ward 4, PDP won with 94 votes, while the APC got 50 votes. In Unit 25, the PDP got 33 votes ahead of the APC that had 22 votes. Results from the Wards Unit 26 indicates that APC scored 40 votes while the PDP got 98 votes. In Unit 7, it is the PDP 93 votes, APC 28 votes, while in Unit 28, it is PDP 77 votes and APC 39 votes. Voting ended in most of the areas at 2:30 p.m. Wow, that was a great achievement for the PDP. Then meanwhile, INEC says over 480,000 voters failed to collect their PVCs. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC says only 1,726,738 voters would be allowed to participate in the Edo governorship election out of 2,210,534 registered voters in the state. According to the commissioner, 483,796 voters would not be allowed to participate in the exercise holding on Saturday, September 19, 2020 because they failed to collect their permanent voters card. In Ikpoba Oka local government area, only 214,822 voters have collected their PVCs out of 315,410 registered voters in the area. All right, the local government area reportedly has the highest number of registered voters, followed by Oredo local government area with 313,553 registered voters, out of which 240,197 PVCs have been collected. According to reports, Oredo has the highest figure of PVCs collected in the state. Akoko Edo has the lowest number of uncollected PVCs, as only 3,911 PVCs were not collected out of 119,254 voters in the area. The breakdown of the number of registered voters in the three senatorial districts in Edo, however, shows that Edo South has the highest figure of 1,281,414, followed by Edo North with 564,122, while the Central District has 364,998. All right. Meanwhile, Adams Oshiomole has expressed displeasure that card readers allegedly failed to work in many places during the Saturday governorship election in Edo State. The former All Progressive Congress APC chairman and ex-governor of Edo State said he could not believe the development was an ordinary error because the machines ought to have been texted ahead of the exercise. Oshiomole, who spoke after voting at polling unit 01 Ward 10 in Uzaire Northeast Esako West local government area, however, cautioned the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) not to compromise the exercise. Since 1999, this is the highest turnout that I have seen. Elderly women and men turned out impressively. The turnout showed that people have shown that they are ready for democracy. My only disappointment so far is that the machine is not working. The INEC officials have reported, but they have not brought a new machine. This exercise is supposed to have a closing time. If they are doing this in my ward, it means that somebody wants to remove the number of voters here, but I have told them voters to stay here. They have a right to vote. Nobody should come here and be unable to vote because of INEC's failure. I cannot believe that this is an ordinary error, because before bringing the machine here, you should have tested it. I pray that INEC should be able to regularize them. Okay. Oshiomole campaigned actively for his anointed candidate and party's flag bearer Osage Iyam ahead of the election. He did the same 4 years ago for his successor Godwin Obaseki, who is now his political enemy and seeking for a re-election under the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Meanwhile, it was gathered that a visit by Business Day to some wards in Oredo local government area showed that accreditation of voters started at about 8:30 a.m. while voting commenced at 9 a.m. And it was also observed that the electorate were asked to observe the COVID-19 precautionary measures such as hand washing, use of face masks before entering the polling unit. The voting processes started with persons with disability, pregnant women, and aged members of the society. The context is believed to be between Godwin Obaseki, the incumbent governor of the state and candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC. The two contestants also slugged it out in the 2016 governorship election in Edo State. Obaseki for the APC then and Ize Iyamo for PDP, with Obaseki emerging victorious. Both men have switched positions in the 2020 election. Speaking with Business Day after casting a vote at Ward 4 in Oredo local government, Martina Obayagbon, a relative to the PDP governorship candidate Godwin Obaseki, urged the people to shun violence. Alright, that is that on this one. Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.